I am in Kingussie. It's a Friday and I'm here helping out at the Grinduro mountain bike event, which is up in the amazing hills around Glen Feshie. So this is a 50k and a 100k mountain bike event that takes place tomorrow. I've got my map set up on my GPS. I'm here with COTAG, the 4x4 response group, and we're working with Tay 4x4 response, Lothian 4x4 response, and the guys from Highland 4x4 response as well. So big joined up operation. Tayside 4x4 response use these network radios. So today we're going to be running the whole route and doing a comms check all the way around, because these things work off mobile phone signal, although they are multi-network sims, so they work off any network. Unfortunately, the weather has just turned on, and yeah, I think it's going to be showery this weekend. Brought the big coat, but I didn't think I'd need it. Day for a drive in the wilderness. We're driving down this track very slowly just to see where it runs out, and there's a bothy down here which the estate has done up and is for general use, people backpacking. I don't know if we'll get that far through. Dead end. Well, that's as far as we're getting down here, but plenty of room to turn, so we can head back round. I wouldn't like to see this if this river was in spate. It'd probably be right up here. That's the water crossing checked twice there and back. We'll have to drop marshals off there tomorrow, but after that it's a path that's too narrow for us to drive up. So we'll drop the marshals off tomorrow morning and then come back over the ford. The rivers are pretty low just now. A bit of a drought on this summer. We're now heading up to one of the off-road sections, which I don't think we'll be able to drive because it's single track, but we're going to have a look, check the comms up there. Day has been had by all. It feels like I've driven most of the 100 kilometres. This is my last stake and I've run out of arrows, so I'll have to come back and do this bit tomorrow. But the stage looks amazing, but I don't fancy 100 kilometres of mountain biking in this weather. And the comms has been a bit of an issue as well. The remote Glen is pretty tricky. There's no phone signal there at all on any network. So when we get back to base camp and have the evening briefing, I'm sure we'll find out what the comms plan will be for tomorrow.
But that's all for now, see you tomorrow. Saturday morning, and the rest of the guys have come back from the prologue stage. Good camp overnight, 1 or 2 midges. People are starting to drift in for the race, and I think we're going to have a briefing this morning at 7:30. Right, well, we're down at the bottom end of the estate in Glen Feshie, and guess who's been given the best of marshalling position. Now, because comms have been difficult yesterday, we're going to be using VHF on amateur radio bands to try and help things. I've dropped my Marshall Martin off back at the start of a hill climb, and I've given him a little handheld radio, so comms is going to be difficult, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, and it's due to rain about lunchtime. Right, so that's positive news. I've got these PMR radios, and I was able to have comms with Martin, who's the marshal, back at the start of the hill climb, so I can speak to him. And I just remembered that I've actually got my Garmin InReach. Now, I can send messages via satellite with this, so if I can't hear the other guy that's on VHF on the hill, this will be my sole means of communication to the outside world. Just to understand the remoteness of this location, so I've come down Glen Feshie, so 10 kilometres to public road in that direction, and heading south, this is one of the passes, the great passes that heads through the Cairngorms, and it's about 23 kilometres to Linn of Dee, which is the public road in Deeside. And the River Feshie is really low just now. I guess a lot of the time I would be standing in it, but the bank is just bone dry, which means I've parked in the middle of it. The racers will be coming down here in a minute, down this track, and they'll be fording the river. Let's hope they don't have any issues, because I don't want to get wet. Here we go, here's some riders coming now. First 3 I've seen, first 2. Hi guys, well done.
Hi guys, can you pedal for it?
Aye, go for it. You can pedal through it if you want.
You what?
You can pedal it if you like. Probably about 15 riders past me now, and they're coming a cropper if they're going too far left into the ford, so I've made a little a guide to help them. And the secret is a low gear and ride the bumps out and blast up the other side. We'll see if that helps. I'll kill you off a bit. That's the last one. These guys are mental. They're having amazing fun though. It's about a 70% success rate at getting across the ford. Okay, go for it. Yay! I'm quite impressed with my civil engineering. The gate to Mordor. We just had a mad bunch all arrive kind of together, about 10 of them. I think about 6 or 7 got across, so we're going to stick with this sort of 70% success rate on fording this burn. Well, you can tell by my attire it is 4 seasons in one day. I've gone from fleece to t-shirt to high-vis vest to this. There's a bit of a break in the field now, so time for a brew before the rain gets too bad. But I'm having an absolutely amazing day. The competitors are such a good laugh. I would be crying if I was doing this. If you can ride it or you can walk, nice low gear and spin, 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 you'll get on the other side. Hey, well done! Love it. Right, oh, the kettle's boiled. The last forecast I saw was for heavy showers, really heavy rain this afternoon and potentially thunder and lightning, so I hope these guys will get off the hill and off the course before that happens. I do wonder if that's it. But sometimes with these events you do get, you know, a few people that are just way behind the rest of the pack, that are just determined to grind it out at their own pace. Another couple. Hello! You got a river ahead, you can cycle it. Yeah. You can. Nice low gear, nice low gear. If you use a low gear, you can get up the other side. Go on! Woo! Well done.
You guys who fun here.
Yeah. Well, you know what the next climb's like, don't you?
Yeah,
so. That's the sweeper. Oh, poor show. And he's got wet feet. Right, I'm going to send a Garmin message via Iridium to say that's the sweeper, and then I've got to go and pick up some signage and then go and collect my marshals. So I've picked my sign up and I've come up the track a little bit to try and find a spot to turn, and there isn't one, but I've come to this ford and look. Wow. Just wow. So I'll get turned on the grass here and then head back up, pick up my marshal. I'm almost at post 13 and I've just seen the most amazing sight, which is a Land Rover, which is a coffee truck parked up at post 13. I wonder if they accept Land Rover parts as payment.
Right, yes, and then we were so close, we then just cut across it, we're there.
Just been yapping to the legend that is Martin Ashton. He's maybe not got enough battery to go over that climb, so he's looking for a short way out. But look at that. I think I'll be indulging in a little minute. Going for the climb. Go for the climb, mate.
I'm going for the climb.
Go for the climb.
Come on, you go.
You've got reverse gear in that thing.
Okay. Right, let's go get warmed up. Up a big hill. Gents, thank you very much.
Okay, enjoy.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you have the moon box.
It's just amazing in the middle of nowhere.
Great.
This is brilliant, isn't it?
Such a good spot.
Superb, yeah. Got the awning as well. That's the same one I've got on mine. Better than a Land Rover, and that's a Land Rover that's got a coffee shop.
One that's serving coffee.
Brilliant.
What kind of coffee would you like?
I wouldn't mind a latte if you could do me something like that. That'd be awesome. What's the name of your business? Bonnie Mountain.
Bonnie Mountain, yeah.
Brilliant. We are nearly done here at post 13. Martin the Marshal is feeding some competitors some flapjacks. Bonnie Mountain Coffee is packing up and we're just waiting on the sweeper. Finally, at 4:45, here is Josh, the sweeper. Hurrah!
Right.
How again?
Good.
Good.
Good?
How are you doing?
Yeah, fine. Gutted that the van's gone now. I was hoping for a hot truck there, but never mind. Yeah, we packed up.
Alright, have a good one. Right, as Josh said, let's bounce. Stunning scenery, great crack with the competitors and the marshals, and especially Bonnie Mountain Coffee. So we've just got to clear some signs away and head back to HQ. See you on the next one.